Okay, let's be honest. We all have dreams of going back in time, using modern knowledge, and you'd become a genius, a king, or maybe even a god. But there's a problem. You probably wouldn't survive your first day. Not because of wild beasts or angry cavemen, but because of a very, very small problem. In the Stone Age, a simple injury could mean death. No antibiotics, no hospitals, no second chances. So before you reinvent the wheel or the M16, your first invention should be soap. Soap is our first line of defense. It washes away dirt and germs, preventing diseases. To make soap, you need two ingredients: oil and sodium hydroxide. Now, you can extract oil from seeds or animal fat, but what about sodium hydroxide? Well, for that, we'll need to follow this roadmap. First of all, we'll need calcium hydroxide. In order to produce it, you'll need to gather either seashells, limestone, or eggshells. After gathering the ingredients, you'll need to grind it till it turns to dust. Next, you need to heat the substance using a furnace. And if you're wondering where you can get a furnace, you can make it by yourself using clay, just like this one. After that, we need you to heat the substance to about 900 degrees Celsius. Here, I recommend you to use charcoal instead of wood, since it has a higher burning temperature. After you successfully smelt the substance, you would obtain calcium oxide. It may look similar to calcium carbonate, but it is not. By heating up the calcium carbonate, we release the CO2 into the atmosphere, leaving us with only calcium oxide. Caution: the reaction is highly exothermic. That means it's hot, so you need to be careful. Alright, after that we need sodium carbonate. To produce it, you'll need to follow the sorbet process. If this roadmap is too difficult to follow, then here's a simplified version. First of all, we need brine, and brine is just highly concentrated salt solution. We need to treat it with ammonia and carbon dioxide. Now, you'll need to extract these two from urea. For starters, you'll need to collect urine in a jar and seal it shut and let it sit in a warm place for several weeks. Or you can just accelerate the process by heating it. After that, you can collect the ammonia and carbon dioxide in a container, or directly hook it up to the ammonation chamber. After the ammonation of brine, it will form sodium bicarbonate and ammonium chloride, which you can segregate by filtering it. Since sodium bicarbonate is less soluble, it will form tiny crystal particles. Now, all you need to do is heat up your sodium bicarbonate in a furnace, after which you will get sodium carbonate. Time for the final step. Measure sodium carbonate and distilled water in a 1:5 ratio. Then add the sodium carbonate to the distilled water and stir it until it's completely clear. Then slowly sprinkle calcium hydroxide to a ratio of 2:15 to that of the solution while continuously stirring. A white solid will form at the bottom, that is calcium carbonate, but the liquid on the top will be clear. Having said that, it will take time for the chalk to settle to the bottom, so let's speed this up. After a while, you'll need to filter the clear liquid through a cloth, leaving you with a slurry white liquid which is a dilute solution of sodium hydroxide. Ultimately, you'll need to boil the oil you processed earlier up to 43 degrees Celsius. Then gently add it to the sodium hydroxide solution in a 5:2 ratio while blending the mixture. After 30 to 60 seconds of blending, it will begin to thicken. Pour the thick creamy soap batter into a wooden mold and cover it with a cloth. After a couple of days, you can unmold it, but it's not ready to use yet. Now, you'll need to cure the soap by keeping it in a dark and dry place for 3 to 4 weeks. This allows the remaining water to evaporate, making the soap harder and longer lasting. A month later, you should have a hard white soap, just like the ones you use. You could use potassium hydroxide instead of sodium hydroxide, which is easier to get, but the soap you make from it will be like yogurt.